But I had a request. I had a request from people to do a second Oscar and Walter video. Oscar and Walter are two characters I created for my community blog, and they've become very popular. It's almost like people believe that they're real, and they're always getting into some kind of mischief, something that they're getting into. Both of them are veterans. Oscar is a retired Navy man, and Walter is retired Marine. And they're always doing something, and my job in the community is to report on them. So I do. This particular blog post I made right after last Thanksgiving, 2019, and it was quite popular. My family came to visit before Thanksgiving, traveling on the holiday day, except on Thanksgiving is always the least expensive, so why not have Thanksgiving the weekend before? And we did, and we had a wonderful time. But now I'm free on Thanksgiving, and we're going to take a look at Oscar and Walter and their little escapades around Thanksgiving. So let's see what happens. So we're going to start out with our two guys at the pool. Two guys at the pool. I'm packing my family off this Thanksgiving morning. No need for an alarm for their early morning flight home. Fire trucks are wailing through the 55-plus community streets. Red lights flashing down my street. They surely are exceeding our 20-mile-per-hour speed limit. I post a complaint on our 55-plus community blog and instantly got 86 responses in agreement. No one, absolutely no one, speeds in our community and goes unnoticed. Anyway, back to the story. Frightened by the fire trucks, our dog walker jumps back on the sidewalk. His dog gets so excited that he poops right on someone's driveway. My heart sinks in sadness for our neighbor. The neighbor with the fire, not the one with the dog poop driveway mess. Something is terribly wrong, I say silently to myself. How sad. And on Thanksgiving Day, after packing my grown children and grandkids off, I turn around to face the cleanup. Well, at least I can get the washing machine running with linens and get the dishes cleaned up. That's enough. Time for a break. Off to the pool. Walter, our retired Marine, is sitting alone at the pool. At first, I'm tempted to ask him about Oscar and the fire and how everything's going. But soon Oscar, our retired Navy guy, walks through the pool gate looking all sad and dejected. Walter asks, "What's wrong with you, Oscar?" Oscar replies, "The wife threw me out of the house." "Thought you were having the family for Thanksgiving today." Oscar replies, "We are. That's why she threw me out of the house." "Didn't you help her?" "Of course I helped her. That's why she threw me out of the house." "That's so unfair." "I know. All I did was suggest she use the neighbor's oven. We are having 15 people at the house for dinner. At least we were having 15 people for dinner." "That doesn't seem unreasonable to use the neighbor's oven. Was that too much food for one oven?" "Of course it wasn't unreasonable. I was helping her. No, not too much food for one oven." "I'm confused. You were helping her and she got angry? That doesn't sound like your wife. Dolly would never be that way." "No, not normally her. All I did was preheat the oven, then carefully put the apple pies on the oven rack, and she got so angry." Both men stopped to watch the girl in the seashell swimsuit enter the pool. Walter's teeth drop into his lap. He quickly picks them up and puts them back in his mouth. Walter says, "I still don't understand why your wife is so upset." Oscar said, "I know. She was okay until the fire truck showed up. I don't know why she's so upset. Just an oven fire. Who can figure out women?" Walter asks, "What will you do for Thanksgiving dinner?" Oh, easy solution, Oscar replies. Take them all to the Lazy Lobster. Walter asks, won't that be expensive? No, it won't cost me a dime. I bet the firemen that they would get at least 50 posts on the blog about speeding in the community. The bet, they pay $10 per post if the number goes over 50. If I'm wrong and do not get at least 50 posts on the blog, I would donate a new fire truck to them. And they took the bet. Walter gives him a questioning look. I know I can't afford a new fire truck, Oscar says, but I cannot lose. As I listen, I scroll down the community blog. Wow, 212 responses, and I congratulate myself for reporting the speeding fire engines. Someone has to keep our residents safe. I did my duty, and 212 other residents agreed. As for Oscar, he won the bet. 212 posts times $10 each, that's $2,210. Whoa, what can I say? Never mess with the two old guys at the pool.